industry just won't leave any area alone, right? They just have to seize control over every aspect, don't they?
They've got to make their mark, just like a dog in a dog walk park. You know, every dog has to mark every tree,
yeah.
right? So that's what's going on here.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you ever saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they were born. Remember Dukes of Hazzards? I used to love Dukes of Hazzards in the 80s. Early 80s when I was a little tiny tot. Oh my God. I used to love that show. Now John Schneider, the star of it, he is angry, honey. Him and his kind. He basically compared Beyonce to a dog that's pissing. A pissing dog. And I guess he wants everybody to be all upset and up in arms. Child, listen here, John Schneider. We live in a capitalist country. We live there. And these are the men that you support, your kind support. Let me give you some education on how capitalism works. Beyonce is worth $550 million. Her husband, Jay-Z, worth what? 1.6 billion? How much money is Beyonce making for these big, gigantic corporations? A lot of money. And do you really think that they're going to stop her from going in the country? And it did not stop Beyonce from going to #1. So who cares what you think? What's your monkey ass worth? From what I read, it's only $200,000. So is it sour grapes? Are you mad because your monkey ass ain't making much money and Beyonce, who happens to be a black girl, and her husband making millions and billions? Or is it because our kind you want us to go away? Let me give you another news flash, John Schneider and your kind, those who are angry because of this girl goes into country. Eminem is one of my favorite rappers. He happens to be what, a different color? But should he not go on a rap because he's a white male? That is stupid. Music transcends race, religion. If you got good music and you a talent, it's going to transcend all that. Music brings us together. It doesn't tear us apart. So obviously your monkey ass got a problem. You're not walking with love. You're walking with hate. Let me tell you this too, Mr. John Schneider. These big corporations, black people spend over $800 billion every year, consumer spending. Do you think that these corporations, because we live in a capitalist society, they're not going to get rid of that spending base? Are you out of your mind? Politicians feed on your ignorance and your prejudice. So that don't mean they're going to do anything about it. They're not, because at the end of the road, it's about that money. We live in a capitalist society. Hell with our water system, our air, our food supplies, pesticides in our vegetables, antibiotics and shit in our animals, pharmaceutical companies flooding and got all kind of drugs, selling drugs on TV, which never happens anywhere but in this country. And then what else? I mean, money is the bottom line. We did have slavery too. Now we got modern day slavery with all these migrants that are coming over here. A lot of them are males, young males. I'm telling you right now, they are cheap labor, underground labor, at the very least for these corporations that are in manufacturing and stuff. These guys are providing cheap labor. So at the bottom line in this country, John Schneider, is capitalism. It's money. And black people are not going anywhere. Beyonce's not going anywhere. And Jay-Z's not going anywhere. So you might want to shut your monkey ass up and suck on a lemon. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the chat. What do you think about John Schneider's statement? Because I support that. Like, he get free speech. I do believe in free speech. You don't have to agree with me, but I get a chance to reply to and rebuttal. I offer rebuttal. I get a chance to do that as well. But if you don't like me, I'm fine with that. I am absolutely fine with that because we live in it's a vast world out there and there's somebody for everybody. You can find your team. I mean, your team, your people. So anyways, I'm veering off a topic, but let me know what you think. John Schneider, is that not the epitome of ignorance? I mean, it's really ignorant. It's like, but a lot of people do. They just like, I mean, it's just the weirdest thing. Like, they just covet country as if they own it. Music transcends all of race, culture, groups, all of that. If it's good music, it's good music. Garth Brooks, I'm telling you, he is so talented to me, and he definitely transcends cultures and stuff. He might be primarily country, but I like some of his songs. Remember, he had made an album about 20 years ago under an assumed name, and he went over and it was kind of more like a pop song. I can't remember the name, but he had a hit at that time. I can't think of it right now. Sam Hunt's another one. He had a hit. I did not know he was country. He had a hit that crossed over, and I'm like, oh, I like this song. I can't think of the name. I'm on video, so I can't think of it right now. I should have wrote it down. But anyways, guys, leave your comments in the chat. I want to hear from you. And by the way, we can't get mad at John Schneider's monkey ass. All we can do, or his kind, all we can do is just pray for him and look at him like he's crazy, because their eyes are not open. They don't realize these corporations don't give a damn about them either. The bottom line is money. And these politicians, they're going to play on your prejudice. They play on that to get your vote. But they're not going to change shit, because they're not going to get rid of the bottom line. Money. And you got a spending base. They're not going to do it. Sorry. All right. Congratulations, Beyonce. I like her song. And I love the videos on Instagram and TikTok where they're doing different dances to the song. Excellent PR. I love it. All right, guys, leave your comments in the chat. Sorry, my glasses. I sat on it, so now it's like lopsided, so I have to keep straightening it. But leave your comments in the chat. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll chat with you soon. Love you. Ciao. Mwah.